come from? Security must be a little loose tonight. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. I would like to call to order the May 16th, 2019 meeting of the Tarrant County College Board of Trustees to order. We're going to play with the agenda just a little bit tonight. Mr. Tom Carr, our legal counsel regarding elections, is first up. Mr. Carr.
Thank you, Madam President, members of the board, Chancellor. Point this toward me. It's my understanding that Ms. Ayala will read the resolution.
Yes,
is that correct?
Yes, that is
Good.
correct.
It is the last resolution that I have prepared associated with the elections for 2019. And after her reading of it, I urge this board to adopt said resolution.
Thank you.
Thank
Ms.
you.
Ayala.
Yes. Whereas on May 4th, 2019, registered voters of single-member District Number 7 cast ballots to elect their member to the Board of Trustees of Tarrant County College District for a 6-year term or until a successor has been duly elected and qualified. And whereas this precinct returns have been canvassed by this Board of Trustees as an official canvassing board, said returns having been officially certified pursuant to the attached documents. Therefore, be it ordered and resolved by the Board of Trustees of the Tarrant County College District that the following individual is declared duly elected to the Board of Trustees of Tarrant County College District from single-member District Number 7, Kenneth Barr. Be it further ordered that each elected trustee be issued a certificate of election and take the oath of office as prescribed by law. The above order being read is moved by Teresa Ayala. Second. That same do pass.
Ms. Ayala has moved and Mr. Heed has seconded the motion. Is there discussion or questions, comments? All those in favor, aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? The motion is approved. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
We will now move to the swearing in of our incumbent and our new trustee. I'd like to call forward the Honorable Bobby Edmonds, who will swear in Dr. Gwen Morrison.
Dr. Morrison, would you please come forward, please? And to the Honorable Board of Trustees for Tarrant County College, I'm Bobby Edmonds. Would you raise your right hand? In the name and by the authority of the state of Texas, I state your name, please.
Gwendolyn Caldwell Morrison.
Do solemnly swear or affirm
Do solemnly swear or affirm
that I will faithfully execute the duties
that I will faithfully execute the duties
of the office of College Trustee for Tarrant County College
of the office of trustee for Tarrant County College
of the state of Texas,
of the state of Texas,
and will,
and will,
to the best of my ability,
to the best of my ability,
preserve,
preserve,
protect,
protect,
and defend
and defend
the Constitution
the Constitution
and the laws
and the laws
of the United States
of the United States
and of this state.
and of this state.
So help me God.
So help me God. Thank you.
Thank you, and let's welcome her for her many years, 43 years of service. That is dedication, and we honor you. You are such a wonderful role model and a phenomenal woman.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dr.
And I look forward to the next 6 years.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Okay.
Do y'all want to face Glenn and let him get a proper photo of you?
Okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Congratulations and welcome back, Dr. Morrison.
Thank you.
Before I introduce our next candidate for swearing in, I'd like to pay special attention to two of his guests, Karen Barr and Catherine Barr Smith. We welcome you both. Judge Whitley, Judge Glenn Whitley of the Tarrant County Commissioners Court will swear in Mr. Barr.
Has 4-Star Telegram agreed with this?
We don't ask, don't tell.
You know, I gotta, you know, everyone, you gotta have fun doing this, folks. I mean, you gotta have fun doing this. Please raise your hand and say, I speak your name,
I, Kenneth Barr,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully execute the duties
that I will faithfully execute the duties
of the office of College Trustee
of the office of College Trustee
for Tarrant County College of the State of Texas,
for Tarrant County College of the State of Texas,
and will, to the best of my ability,
and will, to the best of my ability,
preserve, protect, and defend
preserve, protect, and defend
the Constitution and laws of the United States
the Constitution and laws of the United States
and of this state,
and of this state,
so help me God.
so help me God. Thank you, Judge.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Let's check. Madam Chairwoman, I may do this again next Tuesday, but I want to say that Ken has very faithfully served also these past 11 years and was, as a result of this election, gave up the chairmanship of the North Texas Tollway Authority. I told Karen it was just going to be a short appointment, and I told her that it would be 4 meetings a year, both of which were lies. And she's reminded me of that on regular occasions. But I do have a certificate of appreciation that I also want to give Ken for the time that he served on there. And he served on there from May of 2008 to May of 2019, and has done a tremendous job in representing Tarrant County in the region. Because when you get on there, it's not just a matter of wearing the Tarrant County hat, but it's really a matter of wearing the hat and making sure that you do what's best for the region, and he's done an excellent job, and I want to thank him, and I know the commissioners want to thank you for everything that you've done in that regard. So please, and I will give that to you also. And then if you want to come down, we'll do it again on Tuesday. But I thought, you know, that'd be one less meeting, and we can, you probably want that one too.
Thank you.
Get a group photo, judge, attorney, trustees, chancellor.
You want all the trustees?
Yes, ma'am, please.
Don't get all of us. Get over here, I'll get on this. Get over here, you get over here, I get over here.
Just out, no way, no way. Come on.
Louise, come on.
Come on.
You must come.
Right up here, right up here.
You're always telling us.
Go over there by Mike.
Is that, are they close enough?
Squish in.
Squish it.
We need to make sure we look good. Okay.
Check your knee. 1, 3, 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
That's going.
Are you okay? You need to come this way.
You'll have to, thank you. You bet.
And all your support. This is a hard time.
Yes, it is. I've questioned security tonight because they let 2 gentlemen in who are not legal. And so, as long as they're here, Gordon Appleman, my husband, and Michael Appleman, my son. And it's okay. We welcome you. Thank you all for everything. It's been my privilege and my pleasure. You're my colleagues, but most of all, you're my friends. And that's very special.
as Vice President and Acting Chair, we want to thank Ms. Appleman again for all her many years of service and a sincere appreciation from the board. So thank you. And now we will have the swearing in of officials. The chair is accepting nominations for president.
I make a nomination for Conrad Heed to be the chair of this organization.
We have a motion and a second. Are there any other nominations? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Thank you very much.
Mr. President, Chair, I have a special presentation to make to you because of this wild crowd out here. I mean, you look at these presidents and all these other people, and you need to keep control of this. So keep order. Points of order, so congratulations.
Thank you, and I think I'll probably be using it on you.
Okay.
I'll say it's quite an honor to be in this chair, but more so, it's humbling because of the people that have sat in this chair before me, and also because I know that everybody on this board, we have a very strong board, and there's not a position on this board who could not sit in this position. So I appreciate that very much. Thank you. Now we'll have nominations for the vice president, and I would like to nominate Teresa Ayala for vice president. There's a second. Are there any other nominations? Thank you. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Congratulations, Teresa. And now we'll entertain nominations for secretary.
I'd like to nominate Dr. Diane for secretary.
Second?
Second. We have a nomination, a second. Thank you, sir. All in favor? Say aye. Aye. Any opposed? No? Now I have nominations for assistant secretary.
I would like to nominate Michael Evans for Assistant Secretary.
Second? He's on my side of the table.
Are there any other nominations?
Nominations?
Okay. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Congratulations, Michael.
Congratulations, everyone. Okay.
Okay. We will now proceed with the business of the board. And the first item is, I think, Reginald, we have public comment? Okay. So any one of these students, Delton Burns or Sharon Spellman, Jesus Pena, there's a three-minute limit. If there's any guests who would like to be excused at this point, they can certainly do that. Yes, sir.
Yes. Excuse me for any informalities. I've never been up in front of a meeting before, but my name is Dalton Burns, and I would like to speak to you today regarding the recent changes of the Tarrant County Community College's GED program. When I signed up for the GED class, the program was free with cost of materials at $50. That includes the book as well as the calculator. As of May 15th, 2019, the program now costs $150. This means that the cost for me to receive my GED, including classes, the cost of the test, and the materials would be put at $342. This may seem like a reasonable cost for a life-changing degree, but it actually represents a huge part of my income. I make about $1,500 a month after paying each month's bills, and I have about $300 left. This means that the fee increase represents more than 1 month's available income. I know that I'm not alone. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, a person without a high school diploma makes a median income of $515 a week. This means that the new cost of the GED program represents 66% of a week's worth of work. To me, this is a serious choice between basic survival and contributing to more to society. My hope is to attend college and get a degree in nursing. This is what a free GED represents. I hope and urge you to keep my hope and the hope of others seeking their GED alive and keep TCC's GED program free.
Thank you, Mr. Burke.
Thank you.
My name is Jesus Pena. I'm here on behalf of my teacher. She requested me to be here, council class to be here. Anyway, she's not for it. To me, I got in when you wasn't no charging for it, so I was like, oh, I don't really need to be here. But to those, now I think about it, it really was a benefit because last September I was trying to get into the GED program, and I had to wait till January. And I said, man, I'm trying to get into the Army. Then I accepted my diploma because it's a Tier 3. It's classified as Tier 3. So anyway, I called January. They said, we got to wait till March. I called March. They said, oh, well, we starting classes April 16th. And I said, okay. And then I said, where's it going to be at? Oh, we're only having on one campus. Where's the campus at? Northwest. I live in Arlington. That's the furthest campus away from my house. I said, man, that circle just got small. And I said, okay. Well, then, I don't have a car. I Uber everywhere I go, but I work. I work in the morning. I just got off work expecting to go to school. Instead of spending money going to school, I said, well, I might as well be here. So I showed up today. Anyway, I'm here because maybe there are some students who are coming after me that might benefit from not being charged for the class. To me, I think it was fair. I'm just trying to present the, my experience and let you guys sort out the facts to see whether it is just to charge for the class. To me, I'm going to get the GED regardless, but I appreciate y'all for letting me be here, and I hope that y'all do consider those who do not have the expenses to pay for the class. Anyway, that's it.
Thank you, Mr.
Penny. Just for the record, it was Sean spelling. But, we discovered just yesterday that the GED program will cost $150 once the current classes are over. We're here to discuss why this decision can be disastrous on many levels. Many students are completely unaware of this decision was made. Those who are here had to scramble just to attend. And nearly all of them are struggling. They can tell you all about it. I know one man who left after the first class said he had too much on his plate. There are many people who feel unmotivated just by the cost of the GED tests. Having to go from paycheck to paycheck just to get through it. With this in mind, I doubt they'd even try if the extra $150 was added to that, let alone pursue higher education. I want to emphasize the importance of the board's final decision tonight. This decision will determine the academic and financial success of both students and colleges alike. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Spelman. We cannot comment on those remarks, but we appreciate the courage that the students had for coming here and expressing their opinions. Thank you. We will now consider the approval of minutes of the March 21st, 2019 meeting.
So moved. Second.
Are there any additions or corrections? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, no. The motion carries. We have a few trustee and committee reports this month. Ms. Hayden, I think.
Sure, I do.
The script.
There we go. Congratulations to Dr. Robert Munoz, the Executive Director of Community Education and Engagement. He's the recipient of the 2019 Chairman's Award that was presented by the Fort Worth Hispanic Chamber of Commerce earlier this month at their 46th annual gala. This prestigious honor celebrates Robert as one who best exemplifies the ideal of balance between dedication to his profession and dedication to his community. Dr. Munoz's values, along with the mission and the goals of our institution, I think have been instrumental in guiding him in his commitment to student success and service to the community around us. Although that evening Dr. Munoz was gracious in acknowledging TCC, I would like to also express my gratitude to Chancellor Giovannini for promoting a culture of service, of collaboration, of advocacy, and a community that enables someone like Dr. Munoz and others to be able to work not only at TCC, but also to work interactively with our community. I also want to thank Dr. Sean Madison for supporting Robert, and also to our Executive Vice Chancellor, Dr. Elva LeBlanc, for supporting our staff as well in these efforts. So kudos and well done, Dr. Munoz.
Dr. Morrison?
Thank you so much. It was my pleasure during the month of April to share the great facilities at the TCC South Campus, and I want to say kudos to Dr. Peter Jordan and his staff for hosting an African American Health Expo seminar on April 23rd and the 19th Annual African American Health Expo on Saturday the 27th, where we had approximately 1,200 community people come through to learn about community resources as we attempt to erase health disparities in our community. Earlier today, I was participating in a debriefing committee, and we have affirmed that the 20th Annual African American Health Expo will again return to the home of its origin, TCC South Campus, in the month of April in 2020, and that is our main focus, erasing disparities, equaling equity. So thank you, and it was my pleasure to participate. Dr. Jordan's staff, as always, was fabulous. Thanks to the Chancellor for supporting this engagement. Also, I want to recognize some guests tonight. In 1976, when I took the first oath of office, I had 2 high school seniors from Poly High School with me who had worked in the campaign, and I will tell you just this year, they both retired, one from Homeland Security and the other one from Dr. Pepper Corporation. But tonight I'd like to ask Ms. Tasha Thomas, who's also an educator, to stand. And with her, she has 4 young girls from her mentoring program. She has a mentoring program for youth from ages 7 to 16. And we thank you for coming and for carrying on the tradition of youth engagement in the community. I'm sorry, my number one supporter, Jonathan. Oh, yes, their Pretty Blessed Girl Conference will take 350 girls and 50 mothers and volunteers to South Campus on June 8th. That's one of my dreams you all hear me talk about, is inviting people to campus and making them feel welcome there. So thank you again, Dr. Jordan, for hosting these young girls who will embody TCC South Campus as their own campus. So thank you all. And my key word is next. Everybody wants to talk about what I've done in the past. Well, I'm focusing on the next 6 years. And so my goal is for us to dig deeper and to reach higher. Serve more of the people that we have not served or haven't served as well in the past, to do more with them, but also to reach higher and serve more of those people. Corporations, we want everybody to engage with TCC. When they have a project coming up, we want them to think TCC first. Thank you, and thank you, Chancellor, for leading us. And I just really look forward to working with you over the next 6 years. And thank you, Board.
Thank you, Dr. Morrison. Past Board President Greenhill, you had a comment?
Nope.
Nope.
I did attend
Yeah,
the
you
event.
do.
I don't know if there are any pictures.
Something about the All Texas Academic?
Oh, yes, the all. It happened a long time ago. I attended at Arlington, UTA, an event called the All Texas Academic Team, which was a Phi Theta Kappa event put on as a medallion ceremony, and there were community college students from all over the state who've got medallion awards for various academic achievements. And I just was proud to attend and met with our students. And I remember these students when they crossed the aisle and congratulated them. But I was very happy because this is what it's all about. And I was able to talk to them about what their careers are going to be. One's going to be, he wants to be a surgeon. I love to hear the stories, and that's what it's all about. But I was very happy to go to the medallion ceremony and be able to hear those stories. Thank you.
Dr. Evans?
Yes, sir, Mr. President. Hats off again to Dr. Bill Coppola, as well as Dr. Kerry Thompson. I had the opportunity, along with my colleague Teresa Ayala and our Chancellor, to be a part of the First Choice Program closeout ceremony. And this is a program, of course, where we work with students with learning differences, and it was very well attended. Okay, I'm sorry, my preacher voice. It was very well attended, and we had an outstanding time. And I want to continue to say to Dr. Coppola and to that entire team, Dr. Thompson, thank you for pouring into the lives of those young people as they show each and every one of us how to conduct ourselves. Of course, we always have the opportunity to see how they have been taught to conduct themselves in interviews and otherwise. And I think that might be something we should have on all of the campuses. But again, thank you so very much. And I was able to be out there. And I think we had almost 100 parents or what have you that participated in that. So good job, thumbs up. And I hope we continue to do that. I really do. Thank you.
Dr. Patrick, anything? Mr. Barr?
Let me just say I am really pleased about the opportunity to join the Board of Trustees. As I was driving down here a while ago, I was thinking back in time. I remember when Tarrant County Junior College was created. My dad was mayor at the time, was very much involved in it. In fact, I was at an event last night and heard Ambassador Tom Schieffer talk at some length about his role in the election that created the college district. And as he listed off the trustees that were on that original board, several of them were people that I recall my dad suggesting needed to be on the board. One of them was Dr. L.L. Haynes, a very prominent African-American minister here. Another one was Delbert Adams, who was a labor leader in Tarrant County, and Dr. May Owen. My parents held Dr. Owen in extremely high regard, and I tell you, it's quite a compliment to me to succeed Louise Appleman on this board, but also to be only the third person, as I understand it, to occupy the District 7 seat following Dr. Owen and Louise Appleman. So I'm pleased to be here. This institution is an important institution in Fort Worth and Tarrant County. Lives are being shaped and improved and opportunity created here on a daily basis, and I'm excited about a chance to be a part of it. So thank you.
Yep. Thank you. Welcome to the board.
Thank you.
And I'd like to recognize my wife, Betty, who, Betty, would you please stand? Without, she's my wife and my best friend, and without her, I couldn't be doing this job. So thank you, Betty. And we have a couple of items of note here. First of all, the sonography program, which was just started in 2017, has just been named one of the 16 most affordable, fully accredited sonography associate degree programs in the United States, according to thehealthgrad.com. So let's give the sonogram program And if you saw the recent article of the 40 under 40 in the Fort Worth Business Press, Jonathan Perez was one of those mentioned. He's the coordinator of intercultural student engagement on South Campus. I don't know if Jonathan is here. No? Okay. Okay. Yeah, he's in the middle of the picture. And then in the Collegian just celebrated 30 years of service, of excellent service. They've gotten all kinds of awards. And it's kind of interesting that two of the former TCE students from the Collegian have now working with the Washington Post, John Harden and Lindsay Beaver. So let's give them a hand. Okay, and just to remind everybody, we have a governance meeting the week prior to the normal board meeting, and we discuss with the Kelt and some of the staff every item that's on the agenda. So these items are fully discussed. So if we go through them a little fast, we have looked at them previously and have picked them apart as best we can. First, we'll consider the consent agenda. Is a consideration approval of proposed policy additions / revisions to TASB, TASB Local Policy Manual Update 33, and policies DED Local, DGD Local, GD Local, and GF Local. And B is consideration approval of proposed policy revisions to DJ Local. Do I hear a motion to approve? And a second?
Second.
Second by Ms. Allah. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Is there any discussion? Okay. Next, we'll go to a consideration approval of a one-year renewal option for the purchase of furniture from selected Texas Multiple Award Schedule, TXMAS, vendors and resellers, an amount $3 million not to exceed. Is there a motion?
Second.
Second. And Ms. Lutton?
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Chancellor. Thank you, Board. Thank you, President Heed. This is our standard yearly request for furniture renewal and replacement.
Questions? No questions? Then all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? No. Motion carries. Next item is item 10, and this is consideration and approval of contract with ABM Texas General Services, Inc., to provide custodial services district-wide from June 2019 to August 2021 in the amount of $11,262,837.53. Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second? Is there a second?
Second.
Ms. Lutton?
This is the initial 27 months of a 5-year agreement for custodial services.
Okay. Is there any discussion? No discussion. Is there, then all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Nay? No? Motion carries. Next is item 11, consideration approval of 6-month contract renewal with Sewell Advisory Services to provide financial construction consulting services in the amount of $304,980, plus a contingency of $131,120. Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
A second?
This is financial advising and oversight.
Okay. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you. Motion carries. Item number 12, consideration and approval of contract with Western Specialty Contractors of America to provide moisture protection renovation on Northeast Campus in the amount of $127,177.40. Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
And a second? Motion a second. Ms. Lutton?
This is subservice moisture protection on the Northeast Campus Library.
Okay, is there any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? No. Motion carries. Item number 13, consideration and approval of contract with Shah Smith and Associates for cooling tower replacement on Southeast Campus in the amount of $200,312. Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Ms. Lutton?
I would like to clarify on this one that this is for design services only.
For the what service? Up there?
Design services only,
Okay.
professional design services, engineering services.
Okay. Then we need to revise this motion? Okay. Is, all in favor say aye of the revision? Of the commented on motion, please? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any no? Motion carries. Item number 14, consideration and approval of deductive change order with Pogue Construction Company for construction services to renovate space for Texas Academy Biomedical Sciences, TABS, TABS, at Trinity River Campus, West Fork Tower, in the amount of $3,186.55. That's a deductive change order, a credit of that amount.
Yes.
Any motion to approve that? So move. A second? Ms. Lutton?
It's a deductive change order, and I will entertain any questions.
Okay. I'd say keep them coming. All in favor of accepting the $1 million, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say no. Motion carries. Item 15, consideration and approval of deductive change order with Pogue Construction Company for construction services to renovate space for Tarleton State University at the Trinity River Campus West Fork Tower in the amount of a deductive change order, an amount of $772,036.06. Is there a motion to approve?
Second.
Motion to second. Ms. Lutton?
And once again, another deductive change order, money back.
That's good. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? No. Motion carries. Item 16, consideration approval of change order with Insight for additional support hours needed for one login solution in the amount of $135,924. Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
Motion approved and second. And Mr. Pacheco.
This is the single sign-on project that we're working on with Insight, and this is a change request that we have made.
Okay. Any discussion, questions? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed say no. Motion carries. Item number 17, consideration and approval of contract renewal with Microsoft Premier for access, support, and training on Microsoft systems in the amount of $167,845. Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Motion and a second. Mr. Pacheco?
Yes, this is our Microsoft 24 hours, 7 days a week Premier service that we have for every one of our Microsoft products used throughout the entire district.
Okay. Are there any questions? Discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed say no. Motion carries. Item 18, consideration and approval of purchase Elsevier Science Nursing Technology Preparation Package in the amount of $118,837.50. Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Mr. Pacheco.
Yes, Elsevier provides our nursing examination, and this is for the spring 2021 nursing cohort of 150 students.
Okay. Any questions or discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed say no. Motion carries. Item 19, consideration and approval of 3-year agreement with Dickies Arena to host TCC commencement ceremonies in the amount of $201,950, not to exceed. Is there a motion to approve?
So, second.
A motion to second.
Good evening. This is simply a request to enter into a 3-year agreement with Dickies Arena It will allow us to have more space, more parking. It'll just be a much better venue for the increase in students graduating, which is good news.
Any questions, any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed say no.
Thank you.
Motion carries. Thank you. Item 20, consideration approval of 5 years unified print and facilities management agreement with Xerox Business Solutions Southwest to manage district-wide United Print Management Program in the amount of $7,675,785. There's a motion to approve.
So moved.
Second.
Motion and a second.
Good evening. Yeah, this is a contract that covers all of our copier leases, our maintenance of those copiers, maintenance of all the district printers, operation of the copy centers, as well as mail services across the district for 5 years.
Okay, are there any discussion, questions? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed say no. Motion carries. Thank you, Mr. Urton. Item 21, consideration and approval of donation of Beechcraft EJBS-9700 aircraft to the Vintage Flying Museum. Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Second?
Mr. Heed, members
Blackbacker.
of the Board of Trustees, and Chancellor Giovannini, the Tarrant County Aviation Maintenance Program is seeking your approval to donate a Beech E-118, which is a twin radial engine aircraft, to the Vintage Air Museum of Fort Worth. This aircraft was previously used in the AMT program. It is no longer used. And we had embarked on a refurbishing process of the aircraft, and the project is far along enough where our team of faculty and staff volunteers feel that the Vintage Air Museum would be the appropriate entity to finish out the project. So therefore, we seek your approval to donate this aircraft to the Vintage Air Museum.
You might mention the history. Say something about the history of that aircraft.
Yes. So the aircraft has a historical significance in that it was the last personal aircraft that was owned and flown by Jacqueline Cochran. And she's a pioneer of the field of aviation and one of the most prominent female racing pilots of her generation. And so that's why the faculty and staff embarked on the refurbishment project, because of the historical significance of the airplane.
Very good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Any discussion, questions? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, say no. Motion carries. Miss Nancy Chang. Mrs. Nancy Chang will come forward for a financial report. Nancy?
This is our 8th month of the fiscal year, and the year-to-date income is around $348 million, and our majority of incomes come from tax and tuition, so 90% is already in. The last 4 months, we still have 4 months state appropriation come in, so it's in the another spot, $26 million. And expenditure is our You're fast. I want to be fast. The expenditure is 8 months, so we spend about 2/3 of the. It's on the track, about $24 million. The investment it's no activity on the short term. We decreased the pool by $4.8 million because most of the income is already in. And we have $110 million of federal home loan mortgage was due. We haven't purchased any long-term securities because the short-term loan just generate by same year, so we haven't stayed the same in the pool. And our year is a 2.35%. It's about pretty close to the 10 years. 1 year's treasury bill, and our WAN is 351 days, and short term has about 30 days and 300 days when average aging system is in 1 to 5 years when.
The average WAM is?
351 days.
Okay, great. Are there any questions, discussions? Thank you, Ms. Chang.
Thank you.
And Dr. Giovannini will give his monthly report.
Thank you, Mr. Heed. The last few weeks are certainly the most enjoyable for me of the weeks, as we do quite a bit of celebrating and recognition, from the First Choice program in Southeast, which is quite moving, to the sign language program and healthcare and nursing and celebrations throughout a couple weeks, and certainly culminated last Saturday with our graduate, a very large graduation ceremony. 8,000 graduates. Thankfully, they didn't all show up, but we're glad we had a full house. Certainly in the afternoon was full. 649 veterans, 401 high school students, flying 88 flags representing our students. All those numbers are significant, and I think when we talk about outcomes, those outcomes speak volumes. So congratulations to the entire college for the culmination of work that allowed us to celebrate these last 2 weeks. So thank you.
That's okay. The board will now go into closed session. To deliberate real property, personnel matters, consultation with the attorney, and deployment of security personnel or devices in accordance with the Texas Government Code. We do not anticipate any action from this closed session, so the meeting is now adjourned. Thank you.
Thank you. Good job.